Okay, good. I didn't see that news yet. Okay, well, let's talk hypotheticals then. Okay. There's a really, really good quote. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I never really watched Game of Thrones.
Can you trick your opponent?
But there's like a video. Hypothetically, if someone sits online, and let's say they say somebody deserves a pew-pew to their head, and then say that someone else falsely threatens physical violence on them. What do we call that exactly? Would we call that a hypocrite? I'm just wondering. We call that a hypocrite? Because I wonder, what do we call it when they falsify statements to a court stating that same exact thing? Would that be called perjury? To go on a court document and say someone threatened physical violence against you and that you're in fear for your life? Only a few days after you sat on a live and said that someone deserved a 45 to their head? Would that not be stupidity on top of perjury? I mean, it's just a hypothetical. I'm just curious.
You smile.
Someone who tells everyone that something went good because they hold a document, and hypothetically there may or may not be a day coming up on the 20th. No, it was a couple days ago, actually. I've been really quiet about it because I'm about $120 in the hole so far that someone's going to be getting filed for on that large claim tort that they're doing. Considering, it's not cheap to have a sheriff serve court documents. You know that? It's about $60 in the state of Maryland per serve. At least in Indiana, I've learned, I kind of knew it, but I kind of forgot now. It's free to file a protective order here. But I also know there's boundaries within the law, and saying on a protective order, peace order, anything on a court document that you sign your name that legally states on the bottom, you could commit perjury if you knowingly lie on a document filed with the court where you have said that someone threatened enough harm against you to cause you distress in fearing for your safety after you yourself sat online and said someone deserved a 45 to their head. That feels a little bit like perjury. And there might be some people who agree with me on that one. Just saying. feel like if you have to lie to get your point across, you shouldn't come online and brag about it afterwards. I got 2 court dates on the 20th, though. Ooh, so does someone else. Just saying. Oopsies. But, again, it's $60 to have a motion to postpone served by a sheriff. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but in the state of Maryland, at least it is. Insane. Absolutely insane. Technically, 2 protective orders and a peace order. Probably shouldn't have left proof of going real life on me, but there's that. Gosh, I've been moving in silence. I just want everyone to know why I've been a little quiet lately. I can prove I can get off the app and be quiet. But I also know the judiciary system. 1 or 2. Yep. Noticed it's been a little quiet lately? Nope. My income is not dependent on going live every day. Actually, I worked 80 hours last week, almost, like 75. And that was to meet a deadline. And then instantaneously, the client was so, like, happy with my work, they gave me another project. So, last few nights, I've been acquainting myself with all things Japanese. So, yeah, pretty fun. Kind of want to go to Japan now. They've got, like, all the cherry blossom festivals coming up and everything. Sounds like a lot of fun to me. So, for those of you asking for a recap, there's really not much of a recap to give. I was just asking a hypothetical, what would we call somebody if they sat on live and said someone deserved a 45 to their head, and then they turned around and told a court of law someone threatened physical violence against them and they were in fear for their life. I kind of called that a hypocrite. And then I had asked, so what do we call it when somebody knowingly lies on a document and says that you, knowing you, never threatened any sense of physical violence against anybody? The worst I might have said at some point was like, oh, just emo. But not like any harm. And someone lied to the court. Very big. And very badly. Just so you guys know, I've been accused of revenge porn. I've been accused of bringing a child's SA to this app. I have been accused of threatening physical harm on somebody. It's all on court documents now. And the first hearing was 2 days ago, I think. Was it the 3rd? It was the 3rd. So I was quiet and I gave time for the retraction to happen. But since the retraction didn't happen and they stood on their lies and they came on here and they told everybody it went amazingly, I just kind of wanted to give my people an update and let everybody know what was filed with the court was I have threatened physical violence on someone, they say, to the point to where they're in fear of their life. Only a few days after they themselves sat online and said someone deserved a 45 to their head and said they stand on it. So now that the perjury has happened, and it is illegal to lie on any type of order like that to get it. Oh, I've already filed a ton of evidence, but if you ever know someone's committing perjury, just, reach out to people. Because there was a chance to drop it and say, this actually wasn't true, and leave me alone, but that didn't happen. So, despite what people think, all I will say is I can afford a lawyer, and I can also afford an easy trip to show up in court if I'm absolutely needed. So, I think the concept of they're not going to show, so I'm going to win probably isn't a good legal defense, by the way. Just for anybody who is ever thinking of going real life like that. Yeah. I want to thank everybody. I do. I'm still, I am working my ass off right now with this new client. So I do want to say thank you to everybody who reached out. I've not been just cowering in fear hiding. I did want to give an opportunity before I looked into more of the legal stuff on kind of what to do. People can make fun of me all they want tonight for having brought this up today, but I feel like everybody who has been reaching out is really worried in terms of making sure I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine, guys. I'm just working, and I had hoped this could have ended a couple days ago, but I'm not the kind of person who's ever going to make physically violent, life-altering threats on people. And I won't let that be said on a court of law that I would do that without me defending myself. And actually, I'm excited because I went on Amazon and bought a shirt today. So I can't wait for that to get here because this would be cute. Hold on here. I'm excited for it. Because if there's one thing about me, it's that I won't be remembered as a woman who kept her mouth shut. Especially when y'all started to decide you were going to go real life on my family. I loved it, yes. I accidentally left it in the car, so when Mr. Mal gets home, I'm going to have him grab it so I can show everybody. But it's beautiful. Because I tell you what, going real life on my family was the wrong thing, because I think people thought it was going to shut me up. Just made me move in silence for a little while. So, yeah. If you have to go real life on anybody on this app, I want to impress on you. You should probably make sure you don't harass the wrong people. I've never had anything to hide. Ever. So to those who think they were being cute, who posted my little sister is a minor, who posted other minors that are involved with my step family, it was a big mistake. I don't care if you covered up the faces of 3 of those minors. you went so far into somebody's personal life that you started pulling up step family stuff that I've never met those people. I didn't go real life on a young man in the McDonald's. Honey bunches. Are you talking about keto? Are you talking about the man who let his fist meet a woman's face 25 to 30 times, honey bunches? Is that who you're talking about? Because I didn't go real life on him. We just watched him. He self-imploded. And he showed how violent he can be. So there's that. That's a weird statement, though. That's the hill you're gonna stand on? Oh, come up here and say something, KLJ. Let's have a conversation. We didn't go to McDonald's, but remember when Keto got so mad that he physically assaulted a woman at the McDonald's and told her to hit him, and she hit him because he approached her and started shoving stuff in her face and things? So she slapped his phone away when he tried to shove it in her face, and he couldn't press charges because he was actually the instigator in the situation. What about the attempt to steal an older woman's car recently, where he landed himself in jail for attempting to get her out of the car and steal it? Because that was a $25,000 car. That was a pretty hefty fine on him. And only a few days later, he skipped the court case for the allowing his fist to meet a woman's face 25 to 30 times. Did you know that, KLJ? Or are you just gonna keep defending him blindly? Because how did I go real life on him? I'd love for you to emphasize how anything ever went real life. Because I can promise you one thing that you can't do is go back and find anywhere where I've gone real life in a malicious way. And I say that because the one time anyone's gone real life over here was to call the non-emergency line when someone was having a medical emergency on a live, and they were behind the wheel, and it looked as if they could crash their car and hurt more individuals. But you'll never shame me for standing up and letting people know what he was alleged to have done in court, because of all those 18, 19, 20-year-old girls that said they'd pay money for him to come live with them. You never know when he might have accepted that offer, and you never know who might have been next. But thank you for giving me a reason to point out again, number one, why it's not okay, and number two, why I don't believe in ever being violent. So the fact that someone can go to the court and say that I've ever threatened them with physical violence is insane to me. But again, lying on court documents can get you in trouble when you know you're lying. Thank you, Card. Thank you, guys. So, there's that. I'm not a malicious person. I'm not a vindictive person 99% of the time, but if I give you a chance to right the wrong and you don't right it, I'm within my right to go and prove myself. Oh, I've been around. I've been on. I just, been letting people do what they do. All that fun stuff. No, they're really not. And, yep. That's my number one thing right now is just, I'm not coming on here blasting everything. I'm not giving my next moves. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about the individual, but I did want to give you guys an update just on kind of what happened, because I did give it about a week for everything to get worked out. And now that we have moved on to the next stage, it is what it is. And it will be what it will be, but I'm not going to be remembered for the woman who kept her mouth shut. I learned from an early age that when people sit silently and allow the bullies to be the bullies, and that's not meaning like, oh my God, she was bullied. No, I'm just saying there's a reason why people sit around and say, why didn't anybody say or do anything? And I will never be that person. Wrong is wrong, right is right. Court is court, and perjury is perjury. It doesn't matter if you commit it on a protective peace order or sitting on a stand. Perjury is perjury, and when it states clearly on the document that you're knowingly giving correct information, and that if you are found to have known it was a lie, you could be found guilty of perjury. You should probably think about that. Because I know never in my life would I ever threaten physical harm on somebody. Like, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Hey! And to think you're even worthy of the amount of time to carve out of a busy schedule to like do, even think about in that way, it's insane to me. It's insane that people have gone so far to weaponize court systems. It's insane that people have gone so far to go real life. There has got to be a better way to conduct yourself on this app than be a grown-ass individual and cry, I'm going to the FBI every 5 fucking seconds. It's fucking weird. I have never heard anybody threaten the FBI so much in my life. Like, I heard it last night. I heard it 2 days ago. I heard it the other... Like, it... Do y'all think the FBI just sitting around twiddling their thumbs, wanting to come on TikTok and watch you all be stupid as fuck? Because that's how everybody's acting anymore. Like, all of the fighting is insane. All of the degrading. But that does remind me. Lock your social media down if you're going to go snooping on people. Just a reminder. Because some socials will show that you've been peeking at people's things. And if somebody has been told by a certain account for months that investigative work is what they do, and then it turns out that you got a PPP loan back in 2021 for investigative business, and you didn't come around until said account was gone and done, it kind of makes it look like you could be said account. So just put that out there for that person. Who is an agent said the FBI doesn't care about TikTok drama? Like, can you imagine going to the FBI? Oh my God, they're bullying me. They called me out because I told a lie. Which fake account? I'll message you. What? What you want, lanky legs? What you want, lanky legs? You're like 90% legs on the height. You know that? How are you so big? How's your head so big? How is your head so big, but you're not the smartest crown in the box? That's what I want to know. Where's your brain? Because it's all air up there. It's all air! Hi, everybody. But yeah, I just wanted everybody to know, like, everything's good. Despite what some individuals are putting out there, a couple days ago, if you know, you know, wasn't as good as they are portraying it to be. And when I've invested money into something, you should probably take it seriously. So, I'm about $120 in the hole right now for a lie somebody told on a court record. And I will continue to put more money into it to protect my integrity. Because I know I never threatened that person's life. And I know I never would do anything to hurt an individual. Court systems aren't like TikTok, by the way. You can't just present something and people believe it. Especially when it can be questioned in terms of validity. I've already seen evidence of falsified information given to a court one time. Don't think I'm going to be that fucking stupid. That's all I got to say on that. I mean, I have proof of that individual making very clear, life-threatening statements towards another individual. And when the comments are saying, absolutely, they deserve it right there, that person responds back and says that they stand on it and they're not going to take it back. So I find it really hard to believe somebody could do something like that and then go to the court a few days later and want to say someone was doing something to them that never happened. So I don't know. I just feel like everything has been taken way out of proportion, considering honesty is the best policy. But hi. I don't know. I have learned, like, a little bit, though. It's been interesting in learning, like, the differences between, like, state to states and peace orders versus protective orders and things like that. Because, like, protective orders, I mean, are typically a lot more in-depth in terms of what they give you protection on. Whereas, like, peace orders are basically just, like, you can't enter a home, you can't attempt to contact this person, which I don't do anyways, so okay. Like, I don't have anything to say or do. Like, I will present my evidence, and no, at the end of the day, nothing's gonna do anything to keep somebody away from you if they really want to do something. That's what's sad. That's what's scary. I mean, I've witnessed people get 10 cameras to put up around their house because they got a protective order, and the protective order made somebody so mad that they were scared for their life. And maybe I'll see Mama. Maybe. We'll see. But, they're not a joke. Like, the court's not a joke. The court's not a weapon. The court is not there to appease someone's ego in any sense of the imagination. But I think everybody here knows me enough, and I think even people on that side know me enough to know I would never do anything to physically hurt somebody or to do anything that would cost someone their life. And to convey on a legal court document that I would ever do such a thing is mind-boggling to me. In every sense of the imagination. Like, that really fucks with you that someone could even lie like that about a character. Because it's like, how do you even... At first you sit back and you're like, how do you even prove that you've never done this before? Like, how do you prove that what they're saying is wrong? And it's like... Especially when you know there's all these people who are so willing to lie for an individual and kind of back the malicious lies and things. And it is a little weird at first. I don't know that it was really scary. It's not that... To me, it's not that serious. Like, from what I've learned with protective and peace orders, like, if hypothetically one was eventually served and the court upholds it or whatever, don't contact them. It is what it is. Like, it's no skin off my back. I don't want to talk to this individual anyways. But it is weird to consider that somebody could ever put that out against you. And I would really hope that people who stand with an individual will at least hear that part and maybe see reason enough to say, like, hey, you know, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not going to tell anybody to do anything. I'm not going to tell anybody to say anything. If it were me, I would hope you guys would be like, well, it can't be me. I would never. I fucking could not. I don't know. It baffles me. It baffles me that anyone can lie so easily on people and put out such insane accusations. I would never, like, I can't even, like, you guys have watched me get Mr. Mal to get insects out of the house because he won't unalive them. He will, like, pick it up and put it out there, but I'm not touching that shit. Like, it depends. I think it's up to $1,000 fine and possible jail time. I think it's going to depend on, I think perjury depends on kind of like the severity and things, I would assume, based on what the court sees. It's all with the court. Like, but again, like, they're going to look at your criminal history and everything. And I find it weird that, I mean, I know I've never done anything. I have a couple of speeding tickets. That's the worst you'll ever find on me. It's just insane. It's insane. Because I know it's not that way the other way around. And it baffles me that anybody convicted of any sort of violence could sit and give a court a document and say they are afraid I'm going to commit violence. So I don't know. But I have been sitting on this for a little while and just listening to people, which is, well, I still have to go to court for it. So it's just a matter of, at this point, if I want a lawyer or if I want to represent myself. I already have commitments that day, so a lawyer might just be the better option in general. But I did at least try to give people a chance to right wrongs, and nothing came of it. So And I didn't say anything to anybody. I'm not saying anything to anybody now. I'm not reaching out to anybody. I'm just saying, like, one thing about me is I can stand on my integrity, and for anyone to ever make an accusation that I would threaten physical harm is insanity to me. Especially on a legal document where you're going to have to prove it, because I'm sure I can get an attorney. It would just a matter of who to get. Yeah, me too. Hey, well, I already have 2 court dates on that day scheduled for some stuff that I've got on the filings. So I would have to appear via online, which is possible. That court system allows it. So but I've watched enough Bruce Willis to know sometimes it's just better even when you know you're innocent. Thank you, Nene. So it's kind of been on my record the last few days. Thank you, rainbows. I don't know what these random numbers are in the chat, but okay. I just hope if anybody can learn anything from any situation, it's how to, like, better ourselves and be better in terms of, like, who we put ourselves around. And I get people writing for people, I get people sitting with people, but again, for me, everything has always been know the person you support. And how many of you really want to support someone who's willing to go so far as to falsify documents in a court of law to make it look like somebody who can't even hurt a fucking fly would threaten any type of violence on anybody? Like, it's insanity to me. So, I don't know. People are going to believe what they want to believe. Yeah. But I have definitely been handling this, I think, very differently than some other people might or have. And yeah, I don't either. And there's so much hate in the world right now and so much fear. I was watching a live stream earlier today, and it was literally people in a field of lettuce, just bagging lettuce. And, like, all of the comments were just about how these are the jobs that we wouldn't want to work if people are picked up and shipped back to a country, which is disgusting. Like, the phrase shipped back, like, they're fucking humans. Like, how is that even a thing? You've been watching that also? Yeah, I don't know. My heart hurts for a lot right now. I don't harass anybody, Jersey. Who have I harassed? Give me a list. I'm waiting. Oh my God, I heard Emil was talking about me last night. I heard Emil said he was not gonna be bullying. You don't even have my name right, Jersey. Tell me, give me a list. You've got to, if you're gonna make an accusation, you better show the hell up with some proof. But I haven't been around the last week, and look at all the problems that have been going on. No, you don't get to correct it now, Jersey. You didn't even know my name. Come on. So give me the list. You've already proven you need to validate your argument in missing my name. Come on. Well, tell me. I got what I deserve. What did I get, honey bunches? A court document that somebody lied on and committed perjury? Is that what I deserved? Nobody's... Okay. Number one, I haven't harassed anybody, honey bunches. Get up in a box and say it with your face. Or just stop, because you can't even give me names. Not to mention, you didn't even know my real name. And it's fucking out there. So you can't even get my name right. You think your credibility stands anywhere right now? I'm not the one who took it to court, Jersey. You do know that, right? Thank you, Heather. Like, she's literally just proving her point that she knows nothing. This is beautiful. It actually matters a lot because you're making accusations that aren't true. So, I mean, if you can't even get my name right, you clearly don't know a situation. I'm not talking about a man. It's weird. Weird energy. Very weird energy. Jersey still can't give a list of names. She couldn't even get my name right, so. That's a good idea. There you go, Casey. You're good. I trust you. How am I weird? Ian? What's it matter the court has my name? You don't have my name. So, if you want to talk, get in a box. Otherwise, you got muted for a reason. I mean, you can say it with your face, or don't say it, because it's giving you don't know me. You can't even make a legitimate argument. But it's weird energy that anyone's mad. I just came on here and gave a hypothetical. I mean, I've listened to myself be talked about in code for the last week and a half. Anti-slam. And she can answer me. She can get up in a box. But she was enjoying the comments a little bit too much. She knows she doesn't know anything, so she can't vocalize it. She couldn't state facts in the comments and keep it straight. So you get them in a box. People who aren't lying aren't afraid to get in a box and talk about it. Because they don't have to sit there and come up with lies. But she couldn't even get my name right. So she's not going to box up. Yeah, I don't talk about that individual, but also you should go back and look at what they did. Weird energy. Look at you trying to start a fight. Oh, they can go. You're good. They're muted. Oh, good. Right? Like, I mean, you gotta be in my business to come in here and tell me that I'm in everyone else's business. So hypothetically, by the laws of nature, you are, in fact, doing what you're telling people not to do. I mean, that's essentially what this app is. It's everyone being up in everybody's fucking business. the fact of the matter is, you can be up in people's business and be a fucking adult about it and, you know, behave morally and ethically and call attention to things that are wrong and right without doing things that compromise other people's safety or sense of well-being in this world. Or you can be unethical about it. But, I mean, if you can't even get the difference between Mallory and Valerie, like, okay. Absolutely, yes. I need to actually dump some onions in the Instapot, so that's perfect timing. Because you can be my entertainment for a minute. I'm listening.
Don't you love me like I love you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Ha pata ha pata ha pata ha pata ha pata ha pata.
I love it.
Oh wait, T-minus 12 minutes until Fizz live.
How many minutes?
12 minutes.
12 minutes. Ooh, I'm ready. I think I got 2 necklaces and 2 earrings.
You sure did.
Yay!
I got sizes 5, 7, 8, 9 earrings, necklaces.
I got Mr. Mallet. He's gonna grab it for me when he gets home. But I got a really pretty necklace in the mail that I wasn't expecting.
And a bow ring.
Oh my god. It's so good. It's so good.
And I also have some cute here.
These things are the cutest fucking little things ever. Ooh, I just saw a video of that one the other day and was like, ooh, that looks flexy. Excuse you, Margaret.
This one is special for you, though.
Oh my god, that's so cute!
Because it has a little bow.
Why does it look like a little tree, too? It's like a tree bear.
A little bear. And I got a new ring cone.
Ooh.
Lids up. I got some more turtles. I got some more orcas. I got a hammerhead shark. But that's all you guys get to see until...
You still there? Did I lose you guys? Oh, I lost Fizz. Where'd Fizz go? Fizzy Fizz. Hold on 1 second. Y'all! Who's up? Did your daddy forget the carrots? I told them. Oh, there. Oh! No, wait. Where's the carrots again? Okie dokie. Artichoke. Well, I was expecting baby carrots. Hold on, I gotta cut carrots. 1 second. Can I help you? Oh my god. Alexa, it had water the other day, actually. It's still
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
This is because the cats. So, it's fallen over. Also, the cats have been going at it. I need a new place for it, in all honesty. Alexa, play Spotify.
Sure. Here's Spotify.
Sorry, I have to peel carrots real quick. I I thought he got baby carrots. He did not. He got big ass carrots.
It takes my breath away. Soft hearts, electric souls. Heart to heart. Eyes to eyes. Is this taboo? Baby, we built this house.
And only plant.
Take my picture now.
I mean, he did good all winter. And then here lately he's been flopping. The cats are messing with it though.
In the house of memories.
And then that one up there actually got a little natty at one point because I had overwatered it. I'm really bad at overwatering plants. I just want to love them so much.
Take my picture now, take it till you see it, and when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place in the house of memories.
Okay, God knows everybody in the world hears you. We're okay.
Baby, we built this house on memories. Take my picture now, shake it till you see it, and when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place. Baby, we built this house on memories. Take my picture now, shake it till you see it, and when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place in the house of memories.
Your daddy forgot potatoes.
You show me love and they spit in my face.
This one's for you, Risha.
Taking your money, I follow my pain. You put a nigga inside of a cave.
It's so good.
And you think I'm not strong enough to escape. But I refuse to let you make me feel like I can't fly. Not only will I
Risa doesn't like carrots, by the way.
on the fucking sky. Yeah. So I put my middle finger up.
And 220 of you in here watching me eat a fucking carrot.
My generations have been
What's wrong with you all? Okay. What's wrong with you?
not your prisoner. Better listen when I say I put my middle finger up.
See what colors are?
Hi.
I'm just trying to help, and that's what got me, but already got there.
That's because you knew I was so bad.
This is the evolutionary ladder showing how
I miss you guys.
I'm so bad. The lion with the bunch of lazy sheep.
I'm seeing who's all on.
Royalty is that we love the feast. Yeah. So I put my middle finger up.
I think wow, she called CPS on me for no freaking reason. She like does a whole bunch of facts.
You're
Not my circus, not my monkey. Blasphemy, Heather! They're so good! I love a good Brussels sprout cut in half, baked in the oven with a little salt and butter. Not like a ton of butter, just a little butter. Actually, I don't even put butter on it anymore. Or good, just salt. Just a little pinch of salt. I'm good, how are you?
Hi guys. What's up? Are you a Trump supporter?
Catch my last live tonight, everybody. All right, so it's a Monday morning. We made it. I still have a lot.
Dog.
I'm good, Kathy. We haven't leftovers till yes. I'm like, I'm not cooking. I know. I misplaced my
I'm looking sideways at Hello Kitty right now. So, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna go to the grocery store. You're gonna get some Brussels sprouts. Cut them in half. No, little olive oil or avocado, whatever you want. A little salt. Bake them in the oven. So good. People love to think that because I'm bigger, I don't eat healthy. I fucking love vegetables. I'll tell you what. And you don't have to smother them in butter either. Like, I like onions cooked. I love a good cooked onion. Yellow, not white, like the yellow onions, because they're a little sweeter. Or red onions. I do like red onions. Carrots, I can eat either way. I do not like celery. I love asparagus. Oh my god. Asparagus and Brussels sprouts are probably my favorite veggies. Okra is probably the only one that I only like when it's not at its healthiest. Because I do love fried okra. Green beans are so good too. I had to look it up. Hominy is a vegetable when it's whole. I love hominy too. Although it technically is a grain. But some people do consider it a vegetable when it's like whole or not. Eggplant. Not my favorite, but it's okay. Cabbage. Pretty much any sense of the word. Oh my god. I love a good cabbage. Especially especially when you ferment that shit. Make that shit sauerkraut. Love a good fucking fermented cabbage. Okay, tomatoes are the one veggie I cannot eat tomatoes. Now, if they are cooked in a dish and it's like not alone, absolutely. I like ketchup. I just, for some reason, like a raw tomato is no bueno for me. I don't know if it's the taste as much as the texture. But the sliminess of it and everything and then the taste of it just don't make it worth it for me. So, all right, I'm going to get going for a little bit. I need to get some stuff done for dinner. I just realized it's 6:03 and Fizz is live. So I'm going to go over on Fizz's and hang out in the comments while I get some stuff done. Clean up a little bit since I cleaned the house today and did something that most people would be surprised I do. But okra. Fried okra. Deep fried okra. Oh, shit. I might make sausage balls too. That sounds really good right now. No, I will wait till the weekend. We will save that for the weekend. All right. I'll see you guys later.